Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football. Welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well. Today we have begun the international break. It's a week where there's no football except internationals. And then next week it's a week where there's no football again except internationals. So it's going to get tasty if you like international football. If you don't, I hope to spare you some boredom. I hope, right? And what I have planned for this international break are two things, as well as news that normally I talk about in terms of Chelsea. I think this international break, I'm going to give a Chelsea fan's view, right? A Chelsea fan's perspective on other footballing issues that we are seeing at other football clubs and the way that other things are happening, just to give a little of incentive. And one that I know I'm definitely going to be talking about is the demise of Barcelona. So, you know, those sort of topics that we're seeing popping about, I will be discussing this international break. There will be some collabs on this channel with some of your other favourite football creators. Fingers crossed, it's all in the pipeline. But the next 2 weeks, content. So I hope I save your international break. As for today though, we're going to jump into a Chelsea news video where I give you the latest in terms of what is happening in and around Stamford Bridge. And we are starting off with topic number 1, which is Antonio Rudiger. Antonio Rudiger, I've already mentioned in a couple of videos over the last few weeks, where there's a contract situation happening at the moment. And we haven't got that much clarity. You know, we've been getting little updates, but nothing concrete, nothing that is substantial enough to tell us he's staying. You know, we're hearing whispers from journalists, we're hearing little whispers from other places that negotiations are underway, talks are underway, everything is agreed except the salary. Rudiger's happy to stay, he just wants money, he wants 200k, Chelsea didn't offer it, Chelsea might be considering it. It's all if and buts and maybes and what's happening, but today, we have finally heard from the player. We've heard from Rudiger himself. And it doesn't get better than hearing it from the horse's mouth. So, without further ado, I am going to show you what Antonio Rudiger has said. Talking to, well, CF Bayern. Here it is. I feel good where I am now, so that fits. And that was Antonio Rudiger versus Christian Falk. So if you do know CF Bayern, which is Christian Falk, well, there you go. Over at Sport Bald, to elaborate on what he said, the interest from Bayern honours me. That shows that I've done a few things right recently. And he's completely correct in saying this. Antonio Rudiger has confirmed, clearly, that Bayern Munich are interested in him. So, where does that leave Chelsea Football Club? Well, bearing in mind his first quote where he said, I feel good where I am now, so that fits, means that he's more than happy to stay at Chelsea. But we need to give him the right money. And this has been a debate for a little while now, because there are some fans that think, you know what, I'm not so sure he should be getting 200k. And then I think there's the majority that are looking at the way Rudiger's been playing, not just this season, but last season, and since Thomas Tuchel's come in. And all of us are going, yeah, you know what? Give him the money. Give him the money and give him the change, right? Give him the spare change. Give him a tip. Give him whatever he wants. He deserves it. And frankly, look, we've reached a point where I understand both sides of the story. I understand where Chelsea are coming from. Chelsea can't bend over and give just anything what a player wants. They can't. They got to negotiate. They got to keep themselves on a business model here, and a very good business model. We can't give the impression to all players and future players that if you're at Chelsea, oh, just ask and you'll get. Like, no, you got to earn it. And I think Chelsea are trying to push a little bit, just a bit of time, but they will get a deal done. They will get a deal done. I've said this countless times. I believe Rudiger will be signing a new contract, just like Andreas Christensen will be signing a new contract. But it's confirmed that Bayern Munich are interested. Now, should we be worried? No, because we don't really need to think about this much up until a transfer window. So up until January. The aim would be to try and get this deal done with Rudiger before the January transfer window. Because if that kicks in, then Bayern Munich have the right to actually start snooping about and talking to the players' reps and the agents and all of that. It can cause a little bit of, you know, destabilization, if you want to call it that. It can completely unstable the player, right? It's not nice. So, best thing to get this done before January. We're in October, so November, December, January, we'll be fine. I think we will be getting a deal done with Rudiger. But let's wait and see. 200k a week? Give it to him. Give it to him. Or at least come to a close compromise. 190. I'm sure Rudiger would say yes. Well, I hope anyway. But 200, he deserves it. Rudiger has been nothing short of fantastic. Since Tuchel's come in, been absolutely immense. And I've said this. I think he is, without question, the best central defender in world football right now. Since Tuchel's come in up until now, best defender in the world. I take that back. Best central defender in the world. I'm not going to start comparing wing-backs and full-backs with a centre-back. Best central defender in world football since Tuchel's come in. If you disagree, let me know who you think. I'd love to hear it, because if anyone's going to come up with other names, I'd like to think who people have in their mind. So let me know in the comment section below if you think there is a defender that is outperforming, a central defender that's outperforming Antonio Rudiger since Tuchel's coming up until now. Let me know if you have any other players in mind. Now, the second piece of news that I'm going to bring you is a good one. It's a good one, and especially for the ones that go to Stamford Bridge and go to watch games. You guys are about to get excited. Now, I ain't been to Stamford Bridge in a while. I've been there whilst who I'm going to talk about has been present. And yeah, there's definitely an extra little bit of buzz when this guy's around. Check it out. Chelsea owner Roman Abramovich has made a rare trip to London to visit family. His spokesperson has confirmed. It is understood Abramovich could visit Chelsea while in London. The businessman has not been seen in the UK since 2018. Long time. 3 years out of the game. 3 years we haven't had the boss at Stamford Bridge. And I'm not entirely sure where all of this stands right now, because I remember when he left the UK and he had to leave because of, visa obligations, and they wouldn't allow him to renew his visa in this country. So therefore he went and got Israeli citizenship, because that's a loophole technically. But the problem is he's not allowed anywhere near any of his assets or his businesses, and he owns Chelsea Football Club. So technically what he's not allowed to do in this country is work. He's allowed to come in and visit, I think, surely, especially with Israeli citizenship, they just let him in. However, he's not allowed to work. Now, would him being technically in his office, because it's Stamford Bridge, he owns the club, right? He owns the club. Stamford Bridge is his workplace. Would that count as him being at work if he comes to watch a game? I don't know. I don't know. Technically, it could. Technically, also, it might not, because he's gone to watch a sporting event. Now, yes, even though he's coming to watch the team that he owns, he's coming to watch a sporting event. I don't know. I don't know what side of the coin it's going to flip on. But Roman's in London for the first time in 3 years. And yeah, if he's able to make an appearance at Stamford Bridge during a game, that would be incredible. Now, it says here it's understood Abramovich could visit Chelsea while in London. Doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to come and watch a game. He could maybe just go to Cobham and just, see a few of the lads. See Thomas Tuchel, have a little word, see what's going on. Come and see Marina, get a little update. But that might count as work. I don't know. It's all a little bit up in the air as to what he can and can't do. But if he can attend Stamford Bridge and watch a game, that would pop off. It would pop off, because I know all the fans that are there would definitely add a little bit of spice to the atmosphere if they knew Roman Abramovich was in attendance for the first time in 3 years. Everyone, I think, now is very happy with Roman and the way that the club's running. You can take it from me. I was a critic at one time. I remember when I was saying that Marina doesn't look like she's up to the job. I remember when I was saying the board don't know what they're doing. Roman needs to do something. If not, he needs to start questioning things. I remember that time. And now I'm looking at the way Chelsea is running, and I'm satisfied. I am completely satisfied. Now I know Marina is absolutely killing it in her role. We've got good people alongside her and under her, not literally, Petr Cech and all of that. The way that the club is functioning, the academy, the people at Cobham, Thomas Tuchel, and what he's doing with the team, our finances, our books, everything is in motion. And it's crisp right now. It's absolutely crisp. So look, if Roman's going to come along, I hope he can watch a game. And if the fans are in attendance and they know that he's there, it's going to pop off brilliantly. I'm sure it would be an event to see the big man back. So, yeah, Roman's back. But will he attend the game? We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Now, obviously, he's in London now. How long he can stay here? I think he's allowed to stay here for a little while. I think, especially with Israeli citizenship, he wouldn't be able to leave if he doesn't want to, I think for 6 months or something. So he should be able to stick around when Chelsea play, and we'll see if he attends or not. But let me know what you think. And if you are going to attend a game, what would you do? And what would your reaction be if you knew Big Man was in the stands, was in his box, Roman was in attendance? Let me know what you would do if you were attending. Thank you all so much for today's video. Let me know what you think, as I've said, in relation to Antonio Rudiger and the fact that he's still not penned the deal yet, but it's looking like he will be staying. Do you think he is the best central defender in world football since Tuchel's come in? Let me know in the comments, and let me know what you think about Roman being in London, possibly coming to watch Chelsea. I'd love to hear it. Thank you all so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. Hit the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this video, and I will see all of you very, very soon. As I've said, international break. We've got things in the schedule, so I'm going to keep pumping the content out, possibly a little more than usual. It's going to get interesting. I will see all of you tomorrow for a brand new video. Have a good one. Look after yourselves. Take care. And peace.